Facebook ads can be a pain. One of the best types of ads that you can run allows you to showcase different products, different services, maybe different topics you want to cover about a specific business. And that type of ad is carousel ads. So let's talk about those and how to set them up in this video. All right, welcome back everybody, and thank you for watching today's episode. My name is Jordan Steen, also known as Serial Entrepreneur, and in this channel we're all about social media marketing, starting an agency, digital marketing, starting a personal brand, whatever it is, it's all about building a business online. So if you're interested in any of those topics that I just mentioned, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get updates to all of our future videos, free training that we release, and our free giveaways that we do every single week. So carousel ads give advertisers tons of options because you can actually showcase multiple products at one time or multiple services. You can actually showcase different articles or content that you're trying to show people or different things that you're doing to drive people to different URLs or different landing pages. Today, I'm gonna show you how to build a carousel ad from scratch and how you can use them to get more customers for your clients and get better results on Facebook. Oh, and make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll teach you, if you haven't already, how to sign up and get involved with our free social media marketing agency and personal branding Facebook group. Oh, and really quickly guys, before we get into the training here, there's actually two ways you can build these carousel ads. You can do it on pages, like pretty much on your phone, the boost post option, which you guys, if you want to learn how to do that, you're gonna want to check the blog article link down below this video. But if you want to see how you do it in Business Manager, that's how we're going to show you how to do it right here. If you're on the go, that can, be useful and you need to do it right then on your phone. That can potentially be a useful way to do it, but I ultimately recommend doing it on Business Manager. All right, so now once you guys get into Ads Manager, which if you don't know how to get here, all you need to do is go to business.facebook.com like you see right here, and then you're going to log in with your personal Facebook account, set up your agency account like you can see I did right here, and then you're gonna select the Ads Manager account, or just click up here, and then you're gonna click over and go to Ads Manager, and that's going to open this up right here. This is our dummy account, so we use this for creating videos, showing examples, stuff like that, but it's going to work for this example. So we're just going to show you how to do this really quickly. All you're going to do is click create right here, the plus sign, and then this is the one we were practicing on just to make sure we have video to work with, but we're going to start over for this video's sake, and you're just going to start by selecting your objectives. So this completely depends on where you're at in the Facebook ads funnel, where your audience is, what objective you're trying to complete with this specific ad. Does it have anything to do with a previous ad, anything like that, right? So we're just going to, for example's sake, select traffic. We're going to blow through this part pretty quickly because this isn't the important part of the carousel ads. Select your audience and your targeting. Usually carousel ads work best if somebody has visited your website before. So I will say that using a custom audience or a lookalike audience is going to be the best. Even though a lookalike audience isn't someone who's visited before, it'll be mimicked from people who have either visited or purchased or signed up to become a lead or whatever action you deemed important. It's going to mimic that audience or that type of characteristic. So you set up your audience. The only thing I will say is, for me, I find that they work better on Facebook than on Instagram. So we usually don't include them in Instagram or in the audience network or in Messenger. Instant articles, we remove that. Right column, marketplace, stories. If we're going to do a carousel ad, we typically just do it on feeds. Okay, set your budget. That's completely up to you. And then we're going to get into the ad, which is this is the easy part, really. I mean, this doesn't take a lot. The biggest thing you have to understand is they give you all of the characteristics that you need for your ad down here. So we'll go through this really quickly, setting it up, and then I'll show you how to find out what kind of video to create, so that way you guys know. And if you need to, you can always go back into Ads Manager and find out yourself if you forget later. And I believe Facebook support URL has it on there as well. You're just going to select the business page that you want to do it on. You're going to select carousel ads. Don't worry about any of this stuff right here. You can add those, extra landing page, the instant experience if you want. I recommend, if you're new to this stuff, just getting in and starting off with the basics of carousel ads and then driving them to a website or a landing page that you built via ClickFunnels or something like that. All right, so now we're going to come down here and you can do fill template dynamically from a product set. So this is cool if you have already set up your products from your website on Facebook. You can actually set up all of your products that you offer on your website on your Facebook business page, and then it'll fill them in dynamically. So what it'll do is it'll actually suggest the best products for people based on things that they've either visited before or something like that. So if they visited a specific sales page for a product and maybe added it to checkout, you can actually dynamically retarget people with that ad based on things that they engage with or visit, right? So we're going to select image, and you can see if we didn't have an image here, it's going to tell you, so you can click X on the suggested image, and then it's going to give you suggestions if you want to put images in there. We usually use video when we do carousels, but of course images are good if they're very well designed. So don't just put something that you put together on Canva on there, right? Get a graphic designer to put 3 pictures or 4 pictures together that make one complete thought or image, right? And those usually work best if you're going to use images, but I recommend using video. And if you're going to use video, here's all the recommendations and specifications for each of the videos that you need to upload. It's the same for every single one. So you can see vertical 4x5 up to 15 seconds. So these are all the things you'll want to take into consideration when you actually start to shoot and then produce your video. So we're going to select video and say this video was already produced and that's what we wanted to use. We would just select it right here. And you can see that the dimensions, it said 1080 by 1920. So this was actually for an Instagram story. But you can see it doesn't fit properly. If you do it in a 4x5 aspect ratio, it'll fit the whole screen properly, right? So just make sure you talk to your designer or your video editor about that. Okay, so all we would do is we're going to come in here and we're going to, that's your first video, right? So then we're going to select the second video. You can even do a mixture of video and images. I recommend keeping it the same, but that's just, it's kind of up to you. So we're going to select another video. Let's just, for this video's purpose, we're just going to select the same video there. And then we're going to do another video. And we'll select this one this time. It's not really going to matter, I guess, huh? Because we're not actually running the ad. All right, so you can see we have one, we have the second video, and then we have the third video. So if I were to, I think it actually will let me scroll through. There we go. So if you see right here, I can scroll through, and we have this cool little image right here, which all you have to do is click automatically show the best performing card first. You always want to click that. And then right here, add a card at the end with your page profile picture. That's right there. If you have a local business, this is super important, and especially for a lot of you who are running these campaigns for local businesses. You want to add a map card showing the nearest business locations. Okay, and then you can even show where you want it to be. I wouldn't recommend doing it number 1, but definitely number probably 3, maybe 2. It just depends on what type of ad you're running. But 3 or 4 is usually great. 2, it just depends on, again, what type of ad you're running. To show people how close you are is going to be the reason you would use it as the second one. All right, so we're not going to use that because we have an audience anywhere. We're going to do automatically show the best performing cards first, and then we need to go down and fix all of the headlines and the copy and all of that, right? So you can select your thumbnails right here. If you want to change your thumbnails, right, you can change that right there. You can even do video captions. These are definitely recommended if you're going to have several different videos, because people aren't always and that's another thing with video ads in general, you pretty much always want to put captions in the videos, and it's because not a lot of people turn on the video, and they could be at work watching your ad and they don't want to turn the sound on, right? Maybe they're not allowed to watch videos while they're at work. All right, so that's that. The headline is going to be what you're talking about in this video. So we like to use these a lot for my brand, and even with customers or with our clients for testimonials. They work really great for getting customers talking about their products. So we'll take on a new client and we'll say, hey, have 5 different customers shoot video. We want to shoot 3 professionally and 2 on their mobile phones, so it looks a little organic. And then we take those videos and we use them here in Carousel Ads. So the first ones, let's say this was a testimonial from someone on my Serial Entrepreneur course. So we would find the most interesting fact about that person and their testimonial and the thing that they said about the product or service we offer. Right? So let's say this person, this guy's name is John, even though it's me. Let's just say it's John, and John made, $5,000 in the first 2 months of starting his agency because of, Serial Entrepreneur is a digital marketing school. All right, so if that's the case, we would put John made $5,000 $1,000 plus in 2 months, right? The most interesting thing we could probably put about it, we want to keep it short and sweet in the headline because you can't put a ton of text there. And that's pretty much it. You just want to make it as short and sweet as possible, but something that's going to relate to the viewer. Remember, if they've seen ads before from your brand, if you know that this is a down the funnel type of ad where they've already seen a couple ads from your Facebook campaign previously, then you want to speak to that person. Talk to the things that they've already seen or engaged with previously, and that helps them resonate with this message even more. The description is optional. You can put something here. So, John joined the serial entrepreneur and landed his first client in just 2 months for all right, then the destination URL, this is where you're trying to get them to go, right? So in this instance, if I'm talking about John and his success, obviously I'm trying to get people to check out the digital marketing school. So I put Serial Entrepreneur Academy /digital, and then I'm done there, right? If you want, you can build a URL parameter. This is for UTM tracking. So again, this is something, if you don't understand Facebook ads, don't worry about UTM tracking just yet. If you want to learn more about UTM tracking, actually just do me a favor, leave a comment below this video and we can put together a training on some UTM tracking. All right, the call to action needs to be set. So, are you sending them directly to somewhere where they can sign up? Are you trying to get them to learn more about a product? Are you trying to get them to download something? What are you trying to do? Set that call to action, right? Branded content, don't worry about this just yet. That's something else. Here's the URL parameters right there that were created up above. You want to track with your Facebook pixel, set the ID, boom. And then all we have to do is click confirm. Again, you're going to, before you go through and confirm, you're going to want to set your ad 2 and ad 3, but it's the same exact thing. You can even that, and that's where this is where this gets cool. So if you did have different products, say you're just trying to use this for a brand awareness style campaign, right? And you wanted to show people all of the different products that you offer, and you're like, say I could do this, right? And I could show people my digital marketing school. I could show people my personal branding course, right? And I could target entrepreneurs, building awareness and do really cool videos or stuff like that, right? And that's actually what I could, consider doing in the future and create different videos with different URLs pointing people to different pages on my website, right? And then we can, of course, remarket those people when they visit those websites within a specific day. We can remarket people based on the UTM parameters we entered, if they visited specific UTM links. It really just depends on how we build this campaign to make the carousel ad work for us.
All right, guys, so some super quick notes before we wrap this video up for carousel ads and how to really just become an expert at all this stuff. Number one, with carousel ads, make sure that you tell a story, right? You want to think of each different card as its own story, but it's a continuation of the card that played before it, right? So always think of it as building a story and building the value into that product or service that you're looking to promote. The next thing I want to point out is if you're looking for more information on using Business Manager like we did today and how to work inside that platform, then you're going to want to check out this video in the top right-hand corner. I promise you'll like it. And number three is make sure you check right below this video in the description for the blog article or video document. It'll be right below the description in this video, or right in the description below this video. And that blog article will have a lot more explanation about carousel ads and how to use carousel ads to get results for your clients. And finally, number four, if you're finding that your ads are not getting the results that you're looking for, then check out this video right here, and we put it together to show a lot of people why they're not getting results with the ads that they're running. But that's it for this video, guys. And since you stayed till the end, if you want to join our free Facebook group where we have tons of conversation and tips and guides on how to market properly for clients, how to get clients, how to run your agency, then make sure you check the link in the description below this video. It'll be the link at the very, very top of the description. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are brand new, make sure you subscribe by hitting that button and the notification bell in the bottom right hand corner of this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So until then, Serial Entrepreneur out. Later, guys.
Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.